There is a massive gap opening up right now between people who use AI like beginners and the ones who use it as pros. Most people are stuck right now in the beginner side. And the scary part is that people in this group have the biggest risk of being replaced. Replaced not by AI itself, but someone who knows how to use AI properly. That was me just earlier this year. So today I'm showing you the 5 skills I developed to fix that. These shifts will save you hours of time, make your prompting effortless and accurate, and ensure you finally get professional results every single time. By the way, if you're new to this channel, my name is Jorge, and I break down the AI tools that you need to become irreplaceable at your work. So if you want to stay up to date with the use of AI, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. So let's talk about the first skill you have to learn. Create your team of AI assistants. All beginners try to use one AI tool for everything. That is like hiring one person to be your designer, your accountant, and your engineer. That is a mess. Pros, in comparison, build a team of assistants where every tool has a specific job. These are divided in 3 categories. First, you will have the strategists or LLMs. ChatGPT is your creative director. It has the widest range of general knowledge and is perfect for brainstorming ideas from scratch and drafting quick emails. Then you will have Gemini. This is your operations manager because it's connected to Google Workspace and it can actually see your Google Drive, your calendar, and your Gmail and interact with them. You can ask it to summarize the last 3 emails from your boss and find the project brief in your drive. And it does it in seconds because it lives inside of the ecosystem where you actually work. Finally, you have Claude. This is your lead writer. Claude was trained to sound less like a robot and more like a thoughtful human. It is the best at nuance, poetry, and complex coding. The next category is the fact checkers. Have you ever wondered why does ChatGPT make things up? The answer is because it's a predictive text engine, not a database. It doesn't know facts. It just knows which word usually comes after the previous one. So it hallucinates and tends to be unreliable. To fix this, I use 2 specialists to validate any facts that ChatGPT tells me. First, I use Perplexity, which is more reliable and effective to browse the internet and cite its sources. Perplexity is a tool because it provides footnotes for every claim. Then I use NotebookLM as a deep dive analyst. You can upload your specific PDFs or videos, and it creates a closed loop where it only answers based on your data. No hallucinations, just pure analysis of the facts you gave it. The last category is the designers. For the visual side, Midjourney on the high-end assets, and Luma, Kling, or VO3 are the video editors, turning simple prompts into cinematic clips that used to take hours to render. Now that you have your team of assistants, the next mistake people make is giving either very simple and unclear prompts or spending hours trying to find the perfect instructions. This brings us to our second skill. Here is a secret. AI can actually teach you how to use itself. Think about it. Tools like Excel cannot teach you how to use Excel, but AI can. The pro move is to stop trying to be the expert and use AI as an expert consultant. Let the AI tool take the lead. Go to your favorite model and type the following. You are an AI implementation expert. I want to use AI to insert your goal, but I'm not sure how to prompt you. Ask me questions one by one about my specific workflow, my deadlines, my style, until you have enough information to give me 2 obvious and 2 non-obvious recommendations. By doing this, the AI acts like a consultant interviewing a client. It extracts the details you didn't even know were important. Then you can just iterate with the questions and you will get 10 times better outputs because it's now working with a full picture of your needs. But even the best consultant in the world can't help you if you don't know what problem you're actually trying to solve. Most people are too vague. To get real results, you need to be clear on what the problem is. Pros spend enough time to clarify the problem they want to solve before they even open the app. I learned this the hard way. You have to be clear. Early on, I spent 20 minutes arguing back and forth with ChatGPT, getting frustrated because the output was generic, and then I realized the problem wasn't the AI. It was just me guiding it with a blurry map. Think of it like a restaurant. If you tell the waiter, bring me food, it is unclear and you will get whatever is easiest for the kitchen to make. But if you say, I'm a vegetarian, I'm allergic to peanuts, and I need to be out of here in 20 minutes, you get exactly what you need. Clarity at the start saves hours fixing bad AI drafts later. So please spend enough time defining what is the problem you're trying to solve. And if you're struggling with this, you can also ask AI to help you come up with a clear definition of what is the problem. So now you clarified your problem and you got an answer from AI. Great, but this is exactly where most people fail. They take that answer, copy-paste it, and move on. This is a huge mistake because, like I said at the start, your AI is probably lying to you. So skill number 4 is the one that saves your reputation. One of my biggest fears is looking stupid in front of people at work. And this can happen very easily if ChatGPT makes up a fake statistic. As of now, AI is designed to be helpful, not necessarily truthful. This is why you better validate the facts it gives you. There are 2 ways to fix this issue. To stop it from lying to you, you can first ask for a confidence score. For every claim it makes, tell it to categorize the confidence using these ranges. Anything below 40% is essentially a guess. Disregard it. By forcing AI to think about its own accuracy, you give it a safety exit. You will be surprised about how often it backtracks and admits it is only 50% sure, saving you from a massive mistake. Once you have the score, the second thing you can do is ask your research assistant to validate. You can go to Perplexity and ask it to find only the information about that specific fact. If the results of the search don't match the fact, it means it's not true. Now, let's say that the facts are 100% correct. But you're still not done yet, because even if the information is perfect, if the delivery feels robotic, you've already lost your credibility. So skill number 5 is adding the human touch. AI allows you to generate ideas and write content faster than ever before. But here is the problem. Once people read it and realize it sounds like a robot, they will stop trusting you. Right now, everyone expects for you to use AI. But now, just copying and pasting the text that doesn't really sound like you will make people think that this is another generic output from ChatGPT. Using words like delve or phrases like unlock the power of will let everyone know that you didn't even care enough to review it and rewrite it yourself. This is why you must add your human touch to the results. To do this, you need to feed the AI your writing fingerprint. So find 3 emails or documents you've actually written yourself, and then say, analyze these samples. What is the tone? What is the average sentence length? Do I use humor? What words do I use the most? Now rewrite the draft using that exact voice. Once you get a draft, review the 2 areas where AI always fails. First, check the start of the new ideas and transitions. AI loves corporate cliches like, in today's fast-paced world, humans don't talk like that. Rewrite sentences that you would not normally use and fix the transition so it flows like a real conversation. Second, to make it more human, AI has no memories. So if you add a personal story or a specific mistake you made, this will make it more relatable. AI can tell you that starting a business is hard, but AI cannot tell you how it felt to lose your first $1,000 starting your first business. The human detail is the proof of work. That tells your audience a real person wrote this. So in conclusion, AI isn't going to replace you, but the person who knows how to manage the different AI tools properly will. If you start today by using the tips in this video, you will watch how your productivity will increase and how much more simple your work will become. This will help you be irreplaceable at work. And if you want to learn more about AI, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.